not me starting yet another vlog with no makeup on, in my pyjamas, looking like crap. Could never be me, could it? Hi, welcome back to the vlog. I'm just starting here because I need to get this away. I've just got my Gusto. This is in no way sponsored. We just got a really good discount code because we used to do it. I got a knife. And then we stopped because, I don't know, I just get a bit bored sometimes and I'm like, I don't want to do it. But then we got a 65% discount code. So I think this box was about 20 quid. And then my friend Anna used my code to get the same discount. And then we got 30 quid credit. So, yeah. So we're just doing Gusto for a few weeks. I tell you what though, you know I normally do avocado. Yesterday I went to Aldi because I was like, oh, we only need top-up bits, it'll be about the same. And it was literally about a tenner cheaper than my avocado top-up shop that I'd done the previous week with like comparable amount of stuff. So I am now forever and ever an avocado girl. I'm just trying to find all of my recipe cards. I'm gonna quickly like show you what I've got and what I'm getting. So we eat veggie / pesky because my partner's pescatarian and CBA to cook 2 meals. So although I'm not veggie, I don't really eat red meat. Well, do you know what? I say I don't really eat red meat, but if I get like those Marks and Spencer's diet ready meals in the week, then I do eat red meat. But I wouldn't like go and buy a steak and cook that in the house, if that makes sense. Excuse my nails. My nails are always a mess as well. They look actually all right on camera, but in real life they're chipped to bits. Smoky chipotle mac and cheese, because Sean's favourite thing ever is spicy mac and cheese. So we've got that. We've got palak paneer with cardamom rice. Delicious. Plant-based chipotle, squash and bean enchiladas. Fun. I love like anything in a wrap with cheese on, and I'm like, I legit couldn't be more in. Goat cheese caramelized, like is it called spanakopita, like the Greek pastry thing, sort of like that. Goat cheese, spinach and red onion. I don't like onion. I don't mind it like in a sauce if I've cooked it off for ages, but I won't be putting the onion in there. It has to have no texture whatsoever. Broccoli and pesto, I'm going to say this wrong. Orchietti or something. Some kind of pasta that I can't say. With lemony parmo regato. I've said everything wrong there. It's called that. Looks delicious. It's like those pastas that look like 1p but squashed in the middle. Like that. My favourite thing to have on pasta. It's like Parmesan cheese and lemon. Love lemon in a savoury dish. And then you get all of your fridgy bits. Just if you've never done them before, they come with like the freezer bags. Quite often I'm not in when this arrives and I have to leave it on the doorstep. So in there, I'll just show you the fun bits. I've got the paneer cheese, the puff pastry ready to roll. That's that stuff. Like a penny pushed in the middle, like that. And then just like creme fraiche, Parmesan cheese, butternut squash. So you get all of those in like the right portions. And then all of like your herbs and spices and stuff are in there. Like nuts, tomato puree, all of that kind of stuff. In there is like all your veg and stuff. And it's all portioned. So my friend Anna, she lives on her own. So she got the box of 5 things, but it's all perfectly portioned. And then she essentially gets 10 meals. So I think it costs her like 20 quid. The reason as well that, although I didn't get any this week, but the reason I used Gusto over HelloFresh is because, one sec, Daphne wants out. She's out, she wants in, if she's in, she wants out. So the reason that I do Gusto over HelloFresh is because HelloFresh don't have any, well, they didn't last time I used them, any meat replacement options. I haven't got any this week to show you, but Gusto do like the fake chicken stuff and meat-free mince, stuff like that. So that's why I choose Gusto in case I want like a meat replacement dish. So there are meals for the week. That's that. I just wanted to show you before I have to hoy it in the fridge. I'll check back in with you later. I think depending on what time Sean finishes work, we might nip to the garden centre. It's about lunchtime now. I've been working from home this morning, hence why I look like this. But yeah, it's about 12ish now. Once Sean finishes, I think we're going to nip to the garden centre. And then on Saturday, my friend Kate from work is turning 40. And she's having a little, so we obviously all work at a brewery. She's having a party at another brewery called Donzoco. It's dog friendly, so we're going to head there Sunday afternoon just for a couple of birthday drinks with Kate. So I'll bring you along for all of that. But for now, I'm going to get all this away. And I'll check back in with you in a little bit when I'm doing something not interesting. I need to put makeup on in this vlog. It's been a while. Hi, so it's a little bit later in the day now. I think it's about 2ish. Sean's still not finished work yet. Excuse my hair. I know it needs a wash. But if I came on here looking all glam and pristine, is it really me? Probably not. Because when I'm at home, I am in my PJs. That is who I am. The second I walk through the door, I'm like, outside clothes off, PJs on. I took Daphne for a walk this morning. Clothes on, back in the house, PJs on. I don't think you should wear outside clothes in the house. Some people take the shoes off to come in the house. I take my outdoor clothes off. Not from a germ point of view, from a snuggly, cosy point of view. So I'm back in my PJs, but I'm about to put outside clothes on. Take Dad for a WALK because it looks like the heavens are about to absolutely open to the max. Look at that. So I'm going to get Daphne out for WALK, a numero 2. And we do three a day normally. Or if we've gone like a big one. I can't say the word. Sometimes I say it, she doesn't react. Sometimes I say it and she's like up, grabbing a lead, bringing it to me. Sometimes she doesn't react. Yeah, so we average about 3 walks a day. I just said it and her ears pricked up. I won't say it again. So yeah, I'm going to get her out on number 2. I was going to get her out in a bit of a longer afternoon one, but I think it's going to piss down and rain. And she hates the rain. She loves being like in water, but when it rains, she goes like this. Like that. And I think if we go on a longer walk, we'll get... I keep saying it. We'll get drenched. So we're going to throw some clothes on, get her out for that. Sean's still not finished work, so I don't think we might leave the garden centre trip for tomorrow, because if I'm being honest, I've got horrific period pains. Horrific. So I'm not feeling fantastic. So I actually think today's going to be a pyjama day, and then I'll probably take you to the garden centre tomorrow, when hopefully I'll be feeling less ugh. But I think I need to like sit here, hot water bottle, Crescent City, I'm on book 3, and I've not really like got into it yet. Like I'm into the story, but the books always start a bit more like you're in like something happens and then something else happens and then it's like the new build up. So I'm not like locked in yet, but I'm only on like chapter 5. Yeah, I think it's a day for candles, books. It looks like it's gonna hiss down. But yeah, we will do some nice things in this vlog. Well, today's a nice thing for me, but it's not really something that I can vlog, just me sitting there in my pom-pom PJs, reading my Kindle. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? I'm not making a gusto tonight, so I won't do that with you tonight. I'm doing these flipping incredible... have you been to Aldi recently? They do the barbecue range. The chicken and chorizo kebabs. Unbelievably good. So I'm just going to have those with spicy rice tonight. And there's something else that's amazing if you like pescatarian or if you just like fish. Marks and Spencer's do a haddock Kiev. So it's like a chicken Kiev but with haddock. So I'm going to do Sean that with crispy potatoes. In fact, maybe if I'm making the crispy potatoes, I'll just have crispy potatoes with my kebab. I'll show you the kebabs when I get them out later on. And now this is just a stream of consciousness. So I'm going to stop recording. Because no one needs this shit in their life. I've got makeup on, wash my hair, just put the washing machine on. That's going to sound like a goddamn train. But shut that. We're not doing anything fancy. We're just going to the garden centre. Let me just show you this. are like gonna be awful. Look at these really, oh there we go, look at these really cute shirts that I got from TikTok shop. I got this one. And I got it in pink. They're like this cheesecloth fabric. I think they are £10 each. They're so comfy because of this cheesecloth fabric. You don't really have to iron them. And I just love them. I don't really like wearing t-shirts in the summer. I've got something that probably loads of people have got. Keratosis pilaris, which is like those, the build-up of, what is it called? What's that stuff called? It's called keratin. Keratin is a natural thing that your skin produces. And if you overproduce it, I get like little, I can't really show you. It's not, I don't think anyone else would really notice it. It's like these little bumpy bits on my arm that sometimes can be like a little bit itchy and red. And I do everything that I can to try and get rid of them, but it just means, that was my whole point, that I don't love to wear a t-shirt. So just these lovely like little shirts in the summer are my go-to. I'm truly, you know, I love autumn, obviously I don't want to keep going on about it, but I'm like an autumn winter dresser. I'm not about like spring summer fashion. I want fur coats, big scarves, boots, knitwear, layers is what I crave. But these little cheesecloth shirts, really lovely. Like £10.98 each if you want some. They're in my showcase. I think they do a black and white version as well, but I only like a black and white stripe when they're like the same size, like Adam's Family Energy. All we're doing today is we're going to knit to B&Q. I really want to do a summerween vlog, but I'm going to do that next week because my mum went shopping the other day and sent me pictures of all the Halloween and autumn decor in all of the shops. So I was going to do that next week, but we're going to Kate's 40th tomorrow. So I'm going to save that and put it all in one vlog. So next week, hopefully, will be like a bit of summerween haul. We'll go around the shops together and stuff. I think either the next one or the one after. I think Sean's working next Saturday. Anyway, she's going on with herself. Summerween vlog coming soon to here. We had a super slow start today, actually. It's about 1 o'clock now. We woke up at 10, had coffees in bed, watched a Naomi John vlog where she went eating street food in Asia. If you don't follow Naomi John, she's really fun. Street food in Japan, specifically. I don't know why I just said Asia. That is the most general thing I've ever said. In Japan, she went eating street food and like viral TikTok food sensations in Tokyo and stuff. So anyway, I'm going to pop to the shop. We're going to go to B&Q. We're going to see what Halloweeny stuff, when I say Halloweeny stuff, I mean autumny stuff. What like autumnal bits and bobs they've got. Might see if they've got any like autumn leaves, because these are the best fake hydrangeas that I've ever seen from B&Q. They look like they're actually dried, or the leaves are mismatched and stuff. I showed you them when I got them at the time. I'm going to see if they've got any autumn stems, because girls got to have a treat from time to time. We came for a pair of snips and a pair of gloves. And this is what we're leaving with. Sean's thrilled.
Always.
Absolutely thriller-rooned. This is what I wanted to look at, but I think they're just, the best ones are still the ones that I've got already. This is a nice foliage as well, but little candles, but I don't trust candles. If I've not used them before, or if they're not from TK Maxx, you risk terrible scent through. And every winter every autumn I put a rug down in the living room, because I think it makes it cozier, and then I take it up in the summer. Just having a look for a new one. Annoyingly, my favourite one is the one I've already got in my bedroom. I feel like you can't have the same rug twice. So a big fan of this one. I just think the colour's wrong with the animals. Be covered in crap immediately. Absolutely obsessed with this one. And it's machine washable. Is to become a gardening vlog, because A, I don't know what I'm doing, and B, that is really boring if you're not into gardening. But I just want to show you what I bought. So I got a Rudbeckia little gold star, because Rudbeckia are my favourite flowers. I absolutely love them. And their main flowering time is September, so we've still got a fair bit of time. I love lavender, super hardy, super hard to kill, and they were on offer for £3.50. Sorry, someone's gardening down the road, that's what that noise is. So I've got 2 more English lavender. I got one of these, I don't know, like it's spelt like that. Hello, Daphne. Daphne's here inspecting one of these, because they're really pretty. I do still want to get more bits, but we've just got holes to fill. And then one of these, I've wanted one of these for ages. It's called that Rhodanthem Casablanca. There was one called a Morocco as well, or a Marrakesh, which was pink, which I wish I would have got. But I didn't. But this time I don't need to get everything in one go. I was trying not to spend too much money. And then a salvia black bloom. One of the flowers got snapped in the car, and I'm fuming with myself. So nice. Also, I've said before, I want to get rid of this horrible, weird little fence thing. Sean says don't get rid of it. Got something to replace it with. But I'm not actually going to replace it with anything. But I am going to wait till next year, pull that out, and then put loads of border plants in. But I'm just going to wait. There's no rush. It's kind of, we're getting to the end of gardening season. I mean, we're in August. Ignore the mattress in the shed there. That's it's going to go inside. Yeah, the mattress is still in the shed because Sean's had a bad back. He's actually much better now. He's been for some physio. And he's feeling much better. So I'm going to book a tip running on Monday, so we can clear out the shed, and then I'm going to get some shelves in there so we can have a little potting shed next year. Because I love gardening now, even though I'm terrible at it. So Sean's going to just help me plant these little bits. And then we're going to, remember I told you the back garden is a hideous mess. We've put off buying the gravel because of Sean's back also. But he's going to, tomorrow daytime, just tidy up in there. Concrete, like the thing to separate the bin store. I'm gonna get some wood to build a bin store. When I say bin store currently, I just mean like the flagged bit where we keep the bins. There's just loads of bits to do. I feel like I concentrate so much on the inside of the house, and then I go out and I'm like, why is my garden a mess? So I've actually really started to love it this year, even though I don't know what I'm doing. But I'll show you once everything is in situ. I've got a little daisy that the slugs just keep attacking, but everything else they're not attacking. It's probably doing my head in. So yeah, I feel like I wanted to say more to you then, but I got distracted by whatever was happening down the road, trimming hedges or whatever. Anyway, I'll show you when everything's where it's gonna live. Can't do it.
Thank you, babe.
It's a little underwhelming because, well, I mean, it's got a long way to go. Probably just put that one in there. I cannot remember what it's called. More English lavender there. I've just chopped the allium right back because it was all dead. Is it called an allium? I think it is. I'm not sure if that was the right thing to do. It remains to be seen, but all the flowers were like gone and it was just like dead sticks. So I cut that back. It felt correct, but it could be incorrect. But you learn from experience, don't you? So if I've totally effed that up, we'll soon find out and then I'll never do it again. And we put that one in there. I just absolutely love this one. I wish I would have got more of them. And then I moved that lavender to there. Put the Rebecca Golden Star in there. And then I've put that one just in the corner here. And we broke one of the flowers, which is super annoying. And then Sean's going to go to the tip this weekend, have a bit of a clear out, ignore all the pots, I've not put them away yet. These have done incredibly well. That's not dog poo, by the way, it's brick. They've done so well, they look so lovely there. Well, that's my favourite little bit of the garden, that. So I just can't wait for everything to mature. I'm going to grow some of my own bits next spring. Get rid of that horrible little fence and just have Loads of bedding plants. We've all got to start somewhere, haven't we? We've all got to start somewhere. Yeah, that's that. Sean's been tasked with getting all the grass out from in between them flags as well. I'm not feeling 100p the best, guys. Just lady stuff, do you know what I mean? So Sean has ordered me to get my pyjamas on, read a book, and not really move. And I think he could be right. I'm gonna get a hot water bottle out.
If invasion is undertaken, the Russians have said that they would retaliate with.
It's Sunday afternoon. I was going to say welcome back to the vlog there, but we're like halfway through. Sunday afternoon, we've just had a super chill day. I think I left you yesterday when we were doing the garden. I've not really done much today. Oh, look, my eyebrows are kind of coming back. Sort of. I think we've got about another 2 weeks worth of healing to go before they're back to what they were. We just had a super chilled day. We had a really slow morning. I'm just getting ready for that 40th birthday party that I told you about, by the way. Super slow morning. Then I did a mini sort of home reset, just change the bed, those kind of things. I didn't record it because I've done like 2 or 3 home resets recently. I don't want to make the same thing every week, though my home resets tend to do better than any other video that I put up, so maybe I should have done a home reset with you. I can't do the same thing every week. So we're just getting ready to go to Kate's party. It starts at 6:30. We're going to leave about 6. I think it's about 4:30, 5 o'clock now. I'm just doing my favourite easy breezy makeup combo. I've got my leopard print trousers out and like denim shirt with rhinestones on it to wear. So it's not a work thing, it's Kate's birthday, but a work with Kate. So everyone from work's going. It's at a brewery, not our brewery, it's at a brewery called Donzoco. It's dog friendly, so Daphne's coming with, though she doesn't know it yet, so she's huffing and puffing because she can see me getting ready and she thinks I'm going to leave her and I'm not. I'm going to get the Metro in so Sean can have a couple of beers. Thankfully, it just so happens that Sean's actually off work tomorrow. So that's good news. It means I get a lift to work. My favourite thing at the moment is this NYX glaze. I got it, I told you about it the other week. I got it in toffee butter. I told you, didn't I, last week, if you watched my vlog. In fact, let me put a bit of e.l.f. primer on first. Even after my concealer, I always forget my primer. Yeah, that stuff, buy it in like at least 1 shade darker than you think that you're gonna need, because it's so sheer, it just gives you a lovely glow. And if you go for one too close to your actual skin colour, it doesn't really do much if you do that. So I'm gonna mix a bit of that with my e.l.f. Soft Glam Setting Foundation, and then a bit of that, like that. I'm just going to mix that together. So yeah, I'm actually leaving the house on a Sunday afternoon, which is unheard of. If you know me, you know that I don't go out. But to be honest, if it wasn't Kate and she wasn't such like a great human being, I'd be thinking of ways to get out of it. Not because I don't want to go to a party, her party. I don't want to go to a party. I do want to go to Kate's party. But I'm at such like a crazy bit in my book where like it's all happening. That all I want to do is keep listening to my book. I just needed to grab my mirror because sometimes I do it in the camera and I can't see properly. And then my makeup's janky AF. So yeah, Sean's back's feeling much better. He's been having some physio through work. So his back's feeling a fair bit better. So I think we're going to actually choose some gravel and get it ordered. I don't know when that'll come. We've got like you will have seen the front, like a sort of grey slate shale type thing. But that is so expensive. If you're ordering a ton of it, I think it's about 400 quid. Whereas you can get like the sort of pebble wand for about 120. and I'm not spending that kind of money on some rocks. Do you know what I mean? I'm not spending that kind of money on some rocks. So we want to pick one that will complement the grey gravel, so we can split it between back and front. So that's the general plan of what we're going to do. We were going to order the gravel this afternoon, but Sean's on his game with his friends, so I've just left him to it. This is so pigmented, I think I've just put too much on. Elf liquid camo blush. This is all the stuff that Elf sent me to make that TikTok video with. But I absolutely love Elf. I've told you that before, I think. But this is so pigmented that I think I just put too much on. I want to pop a bit of eyeshadow on today, which I don't often do. When I do, I just hoy it on with my finger. My friend Sean has just been sending me pictures because she has got all her pumpkin spice candles out and all her Halloweeny stuff out, and it just made me want to go shopping for all my autumn decor, even more than I already did. And I wanted to go quite a lot before. I'm not very good at doing makeup, I don't know if you can tell. I just sloop it right on. I'm not a makeup tutorial kind of gal. I've just got a little eyeliner that I'm going to put on, so I have to stop talking to you while I do that. Going shopping for Halloween stuff depends on how much this gravel costs us if we order it this week. Because I think I've told you before, haven't I, like, rather than getting into any debt or anything like that, we save up for the things that we want to do around the house. Given my way, I will probably get into debt because I want everything and I want it now. I'm super impatient. But my partner's really careful with money. So he makes me save up for the things that we want. So, but I think I've got about 400 quid still in my little house pot, in my little home reno pot, because I cleared it out on doing the floor and everything in the bedroom and getting that new bed and all of that, if you've seen that. So I'm still in the build-up process, but if we want to get the garden done this year, we need to get it done before summer ends. So we're meant to be replenishing the pots, but I think we're just going to keep spending for now. But that's what it's for. It's like my home renovation saving pot. Renovation's a big word, like home improvement. It's by no means a renovation. So do you think that'll do? I feel like I don't need anything fancy. So, honestly, I keep going off on tangents. So, depending on how much the gravel and everything costs us, that will affect whether we go shopping next week or after I've been paid. I'm a very stream of consciousness girl at the minute. I'm going to get the rest of myself ready, and I'll catch up with you when we're ready for go, and I'll show you my outfit and everything. But my face is done. Nothing special, but I'm going to stand in a brewery, so that's absolutely fine. Okay, I'm ready. I want to show you my outfit. These pants, also wore these to Sam Fender. I think they've just become my going out pants. I've got a lovely big flare on them. I trip over them a lot. And then I've got this shirt on that I've not worn for the longest time. I bought it at a vintage shop in Manchester at least 10 years ago, possibly 15. Absolute rhinestone cowboy energy. So this is what I'm wearing. I'm just going to put my brown Birkenstocks on. I can't see my feet in these pants anyway. So we're going to get going, and I'll bring you with me. I'm still emotional about the fact that I've been separated from my book, but we move. Pop some lipstick on as well, which is only can be described as unheard of. So I felt like I had to show you that I've put lipstick on. I'm going outside. stayed at Kate's till about 9, and Daphne was a real Daphne was being a real social butterfly until we sang Happy Birthday and everyone clapped. She went in a really bad mood. So we've headed off. Daphne had had enough. And we'll be honest, it's past my bedtime. So we're just heading home. We had a lovely time though. My friend Jordan from work, I'm friendly with his wife because we read the same kind of books. So we essentially message about books all day, every day. So we had a really nice time. But I'm gonna go home and head to bed. Oh God, something just flew in my hair. I think it was a small bat. So there's bats everywhere. Perfect for October. So for autumn incoming. I'm in bed. I've got my Kindle. Daphne's just trying to take a food bowl over because she's bad. Something quite dramatic happened in my book just before I left. I should be going to sleep because it is 10:30 now, I think. I've got a cup of herbal tea. But I'm going to drink this because I need to find out what the hell just happened in my book. I just need an hour. And then I will go to sleep. Sean's off tomorrow, so I'm getting a lift in. Let me tell you about something that happened on the way, walking to the party. We're walking from the metro stop to the place where it was. We're walking across this little bridge, and this woman went, excuse me. And I thought she's going to say, your dog's cute. I just want to tell you that I think you look really lovely. Honestly. I was like, thanks. She was like, I love your pants. Those my leopard print party pants. She's like, I love those trousers. I was like, oh, they're from H&M. I just need to tell you that you look lovely. Honestly, how nice is that someone took the time out of the day to say something like that? What a lovely lady. She made my day. She made me feel like I look really nice in my party pants. Anyway, thanks for watching. I have to go and read this now. Daphne's in bed. She's absolutely exhausted. Her social battery's drained from being the biggest social butterfly going. Oh, Paula's here now. Hello, Paula's here now. So we're all going to go read the book, go to sleep. I was going to change my autumn stickers for like summer stickers to tell you, but now I may as well. It's autumn again now, innit? So that's where we're at. And I'll speak to you in a bit. I'll speak to you later. I'll speak to you next week. Have a gorgeous week. And I'll catch up with you next time. See you later.